Hey everybody, welcome back. We're playing more Magic the Gathering, and we're getting to go first again. Yeah. And this hand isn't terrible. First turn Arbor, that guarantees. Make sure we use that one. We're not getting rid of that. So yeah, pray for no goblins or tendrils, because this hand can't deal with it at all. Well, I guess we could take a look at the top three cards and make a look. We're searching with this one. Or at least we're seeing anything with this one. If it gets wasted, we have a redundancy, a sucky redundancy, but nonetheless. Yeah, I turned the interface noises back on because I stepped away and started washing dishes. I mean, I just made breakfast. Come on. If you don't wash your dishes after you're done cooking, what are you going to do? Let the food sit there and rot on it? Because you're not going to get everything off. Let's be honest here. And now I have granola bars. Yes, I am a eating machine. Typically, I don't like to eat or really do much of anything while I'm recording, but I'm hungry. I've just started working back out. It's been like 2 weeks. My appetite is spiked again. I'm hoping that it doesn't get back to high school levels or even college levels, because that was ridiculous. Going through 5 gallons of milk in a week is nuts. Going through over two dozen eggs in a week is nuts. But that being said, I made 3 eggs this morning. I'm still starving. And our opponent's not here. So I'm going to pause this after I'm done ranting. So, let me move a little bit closer here. Yeah. I am not on a desk, by the way. I am doing this as comfortable as possible. I am under the covers. So figure that out as to where I'm playing, Matt. Oh, our opponent came back. I think that the Pithing Needle was absolutely worthless in the Jund matchup, and here was the theory. Oh, I'm turning those off. Give me menu, settings, sound and display. Nope. I said nope. Okay, that is all the way. Alright. Yeah, sorry you guys had to deal with that. Settings happen. Yeah. But here's my theory on why Pithing Needle is terrible. In the first thought, yeah, there's a lot of potential there, but it only matters if you get it first. And that can't be the situation. Like, I need things that aren't required to be had first. I need something that can be reactionary at the same time be proactive. And it just doesn't accomplish that. Needle doesn't do that at all. It's a completely reactive card. Why do I have a stop during his draw step? What would that make him think I am? Oh God. Dude, are you belching me? Tell me this is Affinity. Not Belcher. I don't want to deal with Belcher today. I'm not in the mood for Belcher. He will seriously blow my high. And I'm not talking about a weed high. Understand? Okay, I know what this is now. We lost. I'm not mad at this. This is new and developing deck. The name of the deck is called the Rogue Hermit. This is what Lejay was talking about. And I stuck a link to the thread on that one in the last video. But yeah, the John video from last time. So yeah, if you're looking for information on it, it's there. I'll probably stick another one here. But basically, he's about to mill himself, bring back the 4/7 Angel that brings back all humans. I forget what it's called. The anti-zombie apocalypse card. And ironically, I'm going to let him go ahead and do it. So he's going to target himself, mill himself entirely. All the Narcomoebas are going to come back in. Yeah, I'm done looking. I know what you're doing. I probably should have looked at his deck. And then he will get back. There it is. Angel of this one. Doom. Let's do this. I think I've already F6'd, so yeah. Angel of Glory's Rise. So it'll bring back all humans. Now, interestingly enough, there are 2 humans that this actually matter with. The first one is everybody's favorite, Human Wizard. Take note to the wizard part. So he's got no cards in hand. This is his win condition. A Source to Plowshare will beat it. A Abrupt Decay will beat it. There are a bunch of things that'll beat it. But how is he going to draw a card? Well, that's simple. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Complicated mana costs. This is Zombie Lady of Scrolls from Champions of Kamigawa. I know this one because I used to play a Wizard Tribal deck, and she was in it just so that I could draw tons of cards, and its win condition was actually milling you. But this gives you the ability to tap her to draw a card, and in response to like Swords to Plowshares or anything else, you still have a second wizard. So yeah, interesting interaction, awesome deck. This is his whole deck, by the way, main board. There are no lands in it, and it has to be that way. And I'm not mad about losing that way because you guys get to to see something different. As you see, there are summoners packs. There should be a green. Oh wait, there's spirit guys. Bleh. There should be a green black creature though. I didn't see one. Yeah, keep going. All right, so this one actually needles are good against. So are these. Da 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 dee. I know I'm terrible. This will be good. The discard, not so much. By the time that's going off, it's already too late. But Source of Plowshare, completely worthless here. That's right. One matchup where it's just like, just cut it. Don't even bother thinking about it. Jit's going to be too slow. Abrupt Decay is going to be too slow. In fact, the entire equipment package is just going to be too slow and cumbersome. And so are you. Out of all of that, that kind of sucks. That's a lot of stuff going. I got some extra room. Yoink. Alright, now remind you, we still have to win the game, but we have 16 creatures, which is one more than the main board. We have a way to stop his actual winning. We're keeping the pulses just in case he decides to do something else that I know of. Right now, the only win condition that I am aware of is the actual zombie trick. So, yeah. This will also be able to kill off random things that may come up. But I think we should be good to go. This should just... Yeah, if we can land the Teague, that'll deal with part of it. I'm assuming Unmask is probably in that deck. It's one of the few decks that could run it. Would I like to play first? Yes, I'd like to play first. And this hand is going to be kept, so no, we're not mulliganing. If we do this right, we should be okay, in theory. Alright, no white ley line means that we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Come on, come on. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, the deck's name is actually the Rogue Hermit, which I don't know if that's the greatest name in the world for it. Hey, those swords would have actually been handy here. Let's see, so he's got 2 mana, no black, that thing, a Street Wraith. Let's just deal with this portion of it. Next turn we can drop a Thalia. The turn after that we can drop Bob, start doing things. So, yeah. Getting the Dark Ritual takes away a lot of the engine. This is one of the few decks that can use Lion's Eye Diamond, but it doesn't use it as efficiently as other decks. So, yeah. They have to have 4 mana. It's counting to 4 instead of 7, which makes it awesome. Also, it's playing 4 Street Wraith and 4 Gitaxian Probe, so it hurts itself a lot. But when you're planning on winning on turn 1 or 2, God, that's 3 cards drawn. He didn't have a terrible hand. We could still die here. I'm just going to F6. That'll make things easier. So he sees our hand. He knows that he's probably going to have to go off sometime relatively soon here. Let's see. His hand was Narcomoeba, Guide. What is that dude? Undercity Informant or whatnot? Street Wraith, Alpha Spirit Guide. Balustrade. Let me do this. Boom. That dude. So yeah. He's 4 mana to get his ability. You target yourself. The other one's 3 mana. Undercity Informant, I want to say his name is. And he's 1 mana to activate. And when you activate him, you sacrifice a creature, blah, 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 blah. So now we know our opponent's hand to be Narcomoeba, Spirit Guide, that dude. Plus 3 cards. So, yeah, not the greatest situation. He could have easily just gotten... Well, he needs a Manamorphose or another colored source. So that's going to be important. Would have rather had this be a Teague right now. So let's just get Thalia down there while we can. Boom. We'll F6. I'll get this out of your way. You can see the timer again. Yeah, I don't think time is going to be an issue in this match. We may be done here. Typically combo matchups are bad, but this is a graveyard-based combo, which gives us a little bit of life to us. But he's going to get to play first next time, which means if he's smart, he'll just go for straight speed. But I digress. Maybe. I already went over why Pithing. Yeah, Pithing Needle was wrong. So sideboarding in the last match was wrong. This match, I with him having one Narcomoeba in hand, it makes it more difficult. But what ends up happening is that a lot of time there's extra mana that's left over, and I've just screwed up his math and everything else. Hopefully, with any luck, I'll draw I have the land for the Bob, so that can do whatever it's gonna do. We'll play Bob. Hopefully, Bob hits land Zenith, and that'll let us go get Gaddock. But that's all a 3-card hope and wish. I mean, there's 2 Zeniths and a ton of land, and any land will work as long as by next turn we have. You know what was a really bad land to have in this deck? Look at my train of thought. You tell I'm low on sleep. Ooh, he went to 14. What did he do? He probed me? No. How did he go to 14? What's going on, game? There's nothing happening. I'm confused. Wait, I'm an idiot. That's all. I saw something change out of the corner of my eye, and I thought it was his life total, but that's 6 right there. So, yeah. Not as great in this matchup as she is in Belcher. She's much better against Belcher than she is against this because they're really only casting 2 spells, and there's 8 Spirit Guides in the deck, so that's a lot of ways to deal with this taxing, and they only have to get to 4 mana for a creature. That's also why Teague is not the greatest, but Teague stops the second part of it, which, you know what, that guy, if he goes down right now, that's an extra mana that they have to produce. So they have to produce 1 for that, 1 for each of the rituals. I guess it's a cumbersome enough tax. But that guy is a 2/3 if I remember correctly. Let's go back up, pull that back out, and boom. Yeah, 2/3. Sweet. You know what? I'm just going to leave that out. Bang. Deal with it. Yeah. It's like the Harlem Shake things. You can't get rid of them. They just seem to be everywhere. And some of them are awesome, but some of them are just creepy. Like the Freddie Wong one where the body's just like floating and shivering in the air. Maybe I'll link that in the video description. I don't know. We'll think about this. As time passes, we'll do more and more. Still waiting on him. You know, he's got a fast deck, and he's got 16 minutes left on his clock, and I'm confused. I mean, is she really doing that much, or what? If she is, I'm surprised. Really happy that she's doing that much. Kind of the matchup not that I expected. Waiting for you. Narcomoeba's dead. Go ahead and put him down, Bow. Wow, Cantor. Well, that's going to put a monkey wrench in his little thing there. Let's go ahead and just continue up with the discard. End of turn, I'll fetch the Arbor. That's right. Get the Arbor. So we get a new look at his hand. Let's see. He's got both pieces and a petal. That's 1, 2, 3. He can't cast this just yet. That's going to take him an extra mana, so I don't want to actually make him discard this just yet. Let's see. If he draws a Dark Ritual, he's got 2 to play it, so he's got 1, and he's got that 2, which gives him 3, 4, which lets him play, pop, and not go. So yeah, I'm going to take a Spirit Guide. Bet you didn't think that was coming. Right now, the way I look at it is Spirit Guides are +1 mana. Petal is just a color fixer. A straight color fixer at that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you only had one, the Spy or the other one, let's pull that up. Spirit Guide. Undercity Informer. Yeah. So he's also a 2/3. Interesting. He'd have been great in Innistrad block. Yeah, Innistrad. The format where a bear was your standard creature size. How big's your guy? A 2/3. Oh my god! I actually built a lot of... Oh man, what is he doing? There's a Dark Rit. No, I worked this out. Dude, I worked this out. I did my math. It took 2 Spirit Guides to do that. If you're planning on playing Dark Ritual, it took 2 Spirit Guides to do that. I worked this out. I will be so upset if you go off right now. I won't actually be upset. Oh, yeah, I think he's realizing that I did my math and figured out what to get rid of. Taxing him more. Yeah, free 2 spirit guides. How you like them apples? Made him discard 3. We should be golden. Also, he will need, that's all 3 spirit guides. Let's take a look over here. Elvish Spirit Guide, Lotus Petal, Undercity Informant, and Trade Dude. So that's 2 of the cards. Narcomoeba, that's a 3rd. And whatever his X card is. Deal with it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a Dark Ritual, by the way. If I had to call therapy him right now, it would be for Dark Ritual. And that's just because that's the only thing that I was confused off of possibly being. And I'm not the greatest with this. So, yeah, he submits. You submit to my control. Aha. Listen to my terrible, terrible accent. If you're wondering, I just did the lip thing from Godzilla. Yeah. Yeah. Da 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 da. Trying to see if there's anything that I actually do want. I mean, if he does have one, then this is awesome. And by one, I mean a Narcomoeba in hand. I mean, if he's got a Narcomoeba in hand, that means that 1 Swords to Plowshares will deal with this entire strategy because he'll be left with 2 Narcomoebas, and attacking me for 2 isn't exactly the greatest or most intelligent thing in the world. Also, when you're going to be milled the entire deck, so you have 1 turn before your normal attack to win. He submitted a deck, I'll submit a deck. You can go ahead and move up there. This hand is trash. And by trash, I mean it's only got 1 green source. And a bunch of green cards. Hey, look at that. There are 4 green cards in this. There are also 3 black cards. Look at that. That's like cheating. That's 8 cards counted for. 1 land, 4 green, 3 black. Multicolor. Yes, we're mulliganing. This hand is amazing. I'm not getting rid of it. No. This is why. If he starts to go off, I'm going to take the Narcomoebas and chuckle. If he doesn't go off, I get to play this, which he's going to be like, what? Why is he playing a forest? And I'm going to be like this, and then her, and then I'm going to lose. Yeah, that's right. I said it. So, he needs discard, so he needs unmask. He went down to 6 cards. Skipped his draw step. You shouldn't get in the habit of F6ing, just Moto etiquette. And the reason is, well, not even etiquette, Moto intelligence. The reason that you don't go down to F6ing is simply because of the fact that, hey, look, stuff happens, and your opponent may do something crazy on their first turn that you needed to react to, but you didn't F3 in time because you're sitting on your hand, giving yourself a stranger or whatever. I don't really care what you're doing. But your hand moves too slow, you accidentally hit 3 instead of F3, and you're slamming on the 3 key because you haven't realized there's no F in front of it. Ooh. I think he's just getting everything that he needs to that could cost mana down. Maybe I'm wrong. A Dark Rip puts him at it. But yeah, that's why you don't F6. And there's a lot of time. Double Spirit Guide. Okay, so he's going for it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we got? Informant. Dude, this is going to turn out so bad for you. We're going to win! We're gonna win! Yay! What turn did you win? I won on my turn 0. What were you playing? Rock? What? That's fine. Look at all those Narcomoebas. All of them on the stack. Yeah, buddy. Alright, important thing to do here. Make his graveyard super big so all of you can have a screenshot of this thing. Alright. Surgical Extraction for 2 life, Narcomoeba. I hope you guys liked that. Now we're going to wait for this part to go over, and then I'm going to make it really big again, and we're going to take these cards. He used up so much time. I don't get it. He's probably getting used to it. This deck is relatively new. Do you have LEDs? He does not have LEDs, just pedals. Okay, so there's two different versions of this. There's the one where you actually have the LEDs, and I should leave him with one to be a dick, but I'm not that guy. Yeah. Oh. Hi, desktop. There we go. Alright. So that's all the Narcomoebas. Bam. We won the game on our turn 0 with 6 of his cards exiled, 52 cards. Okay, I was going to say, that only counts to this. Why isn't this in this pile? This makes no sense. Give me this card thing again. Look at that one. Oh, I can't do imprint. Alright, you may exile. Exile! This is the exile zone. Why isn't that here? Where is it? Where is it? Alright, I'm just going to F6 at this point. This deck needs unmasked, by the way. If you're designing this deck or you're interested in this deck, it needs unmask. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need a way to either protect yourself from discard and a way to protect yourself from the other forms of hate, including surgical extraction. Because those of us that play non-blue decks play surgical extraction or extirpate. Typically, I prefer surgical extraction because it's free. Let me stop this. You guys are probably going nuts over there. Let me just make it normal sized again. There we go. Oh, we can pull that back up. That's weird. There we go. I'm just going to play because he may have something. Am I missing something? Okay. We did not win on our turn 0. I apologize. We won on our turn 1, his turn 2. That sucks. I wanted a turn 0 win. Oh well, you can't force people to concede. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm tired. I'll see you guys soon.